Hey guys, Parasquid here, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a tier list of all the characters and ranking them at who I would ban the most and who I'd ban the least. I am sorry for the lack of videos in the last week or whatever. I think the last upload was exactly a week ago today. I've had lots of time with socializing, exercising, schoolwork, lots of things like that. So it's been a little bit of a mess to try, get different videos in. But hopefully I'll have more coming. So hope you guys enjoy and peace and love. We're just going to be doing a tier list of all the characters and who I would ban. Who I think is the most bannable characters, or who's going to be banned the most, essentially. I'm trying to predict the hero bans before we get them next season, because I think it's going to be a big part of the game, and a big thing that people are going to have to think about who they want to ban the most. I guess we'll start with Tracer. I think Tracer, would be banned if she wasn't played as much. So, you want a Tracer on your team, so you're probably not going to ban Tracer because you probably have a Tracer player. But if it happens that your team has no Tracer players, I think she's like a very much a must ban at a high reload. I think you would, why not a must ban? But she's not annoying, but I definitely think you would probably increase your win percentage quite high if you got rid of Tracer, if none of you played Tracer. I think you have a high chance of winning the game if you got rid of her, which is unfortunate. I like playing Tracer. That means she probably won't get banned because I like playing her, so I can do it. And other people like playing her, so maybe she won't get banned. But I do think she's definitely one of those people there's a lot of value in her being banned. I might put it down to B just because I don't think she's likely to be banned as much. Even though she's quite strong, it's just because people like to play her. You want to have a Tracer in your team, so you're probably not going to get rid of her. Reaper, I just don't see it. I think maybe there's some characters that they just don't like playing into Reaper. Maybe a specific tank, I don't know, maybe Winston doesn't want to play into Reaper. But I would rather ban Bastion if I was Winston. But yeah, you just don't want to play into Reaper or whatever. Maybe it's a really close range map or something. I just don't see it. He's just not that strong and not that, oppressive or good at a specific thing. So I just don't see why you would want to ban him over other characters. But I do see that there is situations where maybe you want to ban him. I think Widow's an S. Just snipers in general, just terrible characters. I'll probably ban Widow 70% of my games. She's unfun. She changes the way you have to play the game by just existing. She's just so annoying in every single way. So feast or famine. It's awful to play against. And if you get Circuit, Havana, or Junkertown or something, Widow's just going to be a must ban. Unless I have a Widow one trick on my team, then sure, maybe. But yeah, I think Widow's definitely up there as a must ban character. It's just, I'm happy to never have to play Widow again. Pharah, I actually think low-key Pharah is more bannable than Tracer and Reaper, just because there's lots of characters people play that hate flies. There's lots of Genji players that will not want to play against Pharah. Mei players don't want to play Pharah. Ryan doesn't want to play against Pharah. Hanzo against Pharah. Sim. There's just a lot of people that don't want to play against Pharah. She's quite strong in the right hands. Really oppressive. Some maps she's really oppressive. I just think Pharah is one of those annoying characters that not a lot of people play. So there's a lot of benefit to, as in you're not likely to have a Pharah player in your team, so you might as well ban her. So I think that's why she ranks there. Reinhardt. I think there's some situations I might ban Ryan. I don't want to put him D because I do think some maps, it could be a King's Row, you want to go to Ryan. It's kind of cringe to get rid of him on King's Row, but you might want to. But I think he's also just so counterable that it doesn't really matter in the slightest. So I just put him C. Mercy. I think she's D. I think the only reason you ban Mercy is so that your team doesn't play Mercy. She's not oppressive to anyone. She's not strong. She's not good. She's not good on a certain map. She's not yeah, she's just Mercy. I don't see why you'd want to ban Mercy. Especially even if you're a hitscan player, you might even want a Mercy. You might want a Mercy Soja, Mercy Ash or whatever. But yeah, I just don't see why you would want to ban her. Some people might just because they think she's annoying. But I think the actual desire to ban her is just, it should be D. It just isn't worth it, I don't think. Torb might get banned in he's pretty stupid annoying. He'll probably get banned in low elo quite a lot because he's annoying, but he's also been really good in high elo as well, and mid elo. He's just been good recently. But say he was in a more balanced way, I think he gets banned more in low elo. Can be really annoying. I want to put a B. I think the character is annoying enough that people will ban him because of it. It's oh, I just don't want to play against Torb. There's some I'm thinking back to League hero bans. There are some characters I banned that are I like would kill myself if I had to play against them. But they're so niche anyway, the chances are so low, but I just would rather not. I think Torb can fit that. Like, sometimes you just don't want to play against Torb. Like, it doesn't matter if that, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if he's low pick rate, you just don't want to play against Torb. So, yeah, I think it's B for that. Very different reason to Tracer. Hanzo, I don't think Hanzo's quite Widow level ban. I think it's quite high, though. Again, just any one-shot, I think is going to be, like, you're going to want to get rid of. There's some characters that, like, just can't do anything to Hanzo. He's just annoying. And again, on those circuits, Havana or Junkertown or whatever, this character can be super oppressive. I mean, he's also oppressive on maps that aren't even long range, like King's Row. I like playing Hanzo because it's the long sight angles, even though it's like, but like tight long, which makes it even easier for Hanzo. But I think he's definitely can be really annoying. But he's not like Widow level. I probably wouldn't ever ban Hanzo. I think he's just like, I can deal with him on like Tracer Sombra or whatever. It's fine. I just think he is definitely sub characters, like some people's least favorite character to play against. He can be really, really annoying. Winston's just sort of, everyone doesn't mind playing with Winston, against Winston. I think he could be banned higher up the ladder into like team comps that would be like punished by a Winston almost. Like it's almost like a niche ban, because he is really strong and he is really good. And he can really shut down a lot of your team, but I just I don't always see. I don't think he'd be banned as much as other tanks. So I think I put him high C because like it just doesn't. I don't know. To me, it doesn't make sense to ban him more than that. You know. So yeah. Anyway, Zenyatta. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't. I can't think of a character that's really heavy. Like, okay, Zen can be annoying, and a good Zen is annoying, definitely, 100%. He's really easy to counter, though, sometimes. And also, like, I think there's just way more annoying characters, way more annoying supports to ban. I just do not see where you'd want to ban Zen. Again, maybe on that circuit you want to get rid of him, but I still would rather get rid of Widow, Sigma, or something like that if you want to be more annoying. Like, do you know what I mean? I think Zen's just, like, he could be really low C, but I think he's just gonna be high D, just because I just don't really, I don't even have a reason to ban Zen. Whereas all of these, I kind of see why I might want to ban. I just can't find one for Zen. But yeah, if Zen's like here for you, then tell me why. Bastion has his like niche bans and definitely like a low reload thing and getting banned Bastion. I think I'll put him in with the Torb thing. I think a lot of characters like a Ryan player or a Winston player might want to get rid of Bastion, even though he's low pick rate again. He's just one of those characters some people just never want to see, so he's probably there. And also, again, I'm trying to like accommodate for the people in like gold or below, whatever. I think Bastion can be really oppressive there, and so I think he'll see a lot of bans because of that. I definitely see Bastion being banned by a lot of tanks. It's just what I'm saying, but he's not quite high enough because I think there's just better bans. Maybe he's high C. He's not that crazy. But some people might. Yeah, I'd say he's in the same category as these guys. He's more like, yeah, I think he's low B, high C, that area, yeah. Sim kind of falls under this Torb reason, where it's like, you just don't want to play against Sim. Even though Sim's barely picked, isn't that good. No one wants to see Symmetra, but I think it's, like, she, like, played so little and is bad enough that I don't actually think it deserves B. I think just, like, a middle of the road here, like, I think maybe above Ryan or that. I can't think of a reason to ban Sim. Maybe on like maybe a pro team might be like, oh, let's get rid of Sim for this or whatever. I don't know, but I just don't see it. I don't see a reason to ban Symmetra that much. The only reason would be if you knew there was a one trick on the enemy team, but with the way they're implementing bans, you won't be able to know that. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Symmetra C tier. Like it just doesn't make sense. I think Zarya Loki could be banned quite highly. I'm a terrible tank, so I had to, like, when I did my tank placements, I was like low gold or whatever. Zarya's disgusted in that rank. It really feels like it, because everyone just feeds her bubbles. And there are definitely, like, a lot of D.Va players, and D.Va gets quite shut down by Zarya quite a lot. So, I'm actually going to put, like, high B. I don't think it's that bad, because, again, if you're a tank player wanting to ban a tank, I don't think Zarya is, like, up there, unless you are D.Va. You know what I mean? Or maybe like a Rissa or something. I don't know. she's not crazy oppressive and a crazy counter pick that I think she deserves to be banned every game. But I definitely think she's in that category of Torb and Bastion injuries. Like it's like, yeah, there is definitely some situations, some team comps where Zarya could be annoying. So let's get rid of her. And if we went 6v6 and we had hero bans in 6v6, I definitely think Zarya would see a lot more bans there, just because she's such an enabler of like the Rhines and now Doom and all these other tanks she gets to play off tank with. Like she could see more bans, but as a solo tank, I just see it. I just don't. Cass, annoying as characters to some people, but like sometimes I complain like, oh, this. Like even if I'm playing Tracer, I don't want to play against Cassidy, but I don't think. I think there's characters I'd rather. Like, I'd rather play against Cassidy over, like, maybe a Brig or a Curie or, like, Venture or Farah as a Tracer. Because Cassidy's, like, it's not a skill matchup, but you can definitely just win it. I think he's really annoying for some people, so I'm actually going to put him, like, high B again. I think Lucio's might want to go to Cass. I think he can really shut down Lucio. He can really mess up Ball. He can mess, like, there's a lot of problems. He's just not that threatening compared to like all the other guys. It's like, it's just Cassidy. And a lot of people play this character. He's one of the most picked characters in the game according to Overbuff, which is really outdated anyway. But it's something to go off sometimes. But I think he's played a lot. I see him in a lot of games, so that also is another reason he probably won't get banned that much. But definitely more bannable than these guys. Soldier, I'm putting him in D. I don't see a reason. Well, why would you ban Soldier? He's not even that strong. He's just such a default character that plays in anything, doesn't do anything. Like, if a guy's good on Soldier, they're going to be good on the other hit scan, so, like, why are you banning it? Like, it's just Soldier. I don't see a reason to ban Soldier. You know, he did nothing wrong. I think Lucio could be up there. There are a lot of team comps, and the maps that would be severely changed with Lucio. Like, without Lucio, I mean, I think for Tracers, like, it's a skill matchup, but you might want to just go to Lucio. Sometimes it can be really annoying to deal with that. He can be really annoying for tanks as well. I think it's just one of those characters that I just have a feeling will be banned, but I don't actually know fully what the reason is. I think he's probably lower than these guys, though. But there's definitely some scenarios where you might want to get rid of Lucio. I can just see it. It's more of a gut feeling than it is anything. Hog. I'm going to put Hog in this high B. To me, he fits in a game with these characters. Kinda niche, but he does get played sometimes. And when he does, it's really annoying. He's not even strong. It's just you don't want to play against it. Like, I get it. I get it. I don't want to play against Hog quite all the time either. So, yeah. I'll put him B. I think some people have a really hard time against Hog as well. I'll put him B. But he's also really easy accountable by, like, an Honor or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, just Honor. Like, just stops him from playing the game. So, I'll put him B. Junkrat, I can think of Brig would want to go to Junkrat. There's not really much else to that. I think he's an annoying character, so he's kind of like Bastion Torb. But I think he's been so much less annoying in 5v5 than he was in 66. There's just less, like Spam Rat just doesn't work, so he's just not that annoying anymore. But there are a select few people that would probably want to get rid of Junkrat. I can see it. I'll put C for that. Sometimes I don't want to play against Junk, but he's not a character that's up there for me. Like, oh no, Junk. It's a bit like, oh, for God's sake, why do they have a Junk there? But yeah. I think D.Va's really high. D.Va gets banned a lot in Pro, I think. She's just really strong and can do a lot and can shut down a lot of people. It's a good on a lot of maps. I'll put her here-ish. She's just really good. There's just some people that just never want to play against D.Va. Some tanks that just, like, I just rather not play against D.Va. She can do so much. She can shut down so much. She can play in so many different comps and maps, and she's just a really solid character. I think banning her when you don't know who to ban isn't a bad idea. It's just like, oh, okay, we'll just take away D.Va from them because D.Va's annoying. So yeah, I'll put that A tier. You know, I definitely think this is a good placement for D.Va. She's not quite S though, because she's not a must ban. I wouldn't really ban her, but you can see it. Mei is really annoying for some tanks, but a lot of people don't really care. She's just kind of an annoying character. I think she's like in the B. Again, fits in with this Torb Bastion like style character where it's just like she's annoying enough where you never really want to play against her, but like she's not that impressive. So I think she just says B. So like it's just like yeah, Mei. Maybe a Ryan would want to ban a Mei or a Ram or Queen or something. You know, But those people, like the Rams and Ryans and Queens or whatever, would love to play with May. So maybe she wouldn't get banned. I don't know. It's a bit of a B. It's a bit of a who knows. Genji's picked so much that I don't know what his ban rate would be. Like, would he be banned a lot or not? I think he can be really. I'm gonna put him B next to Tracer. He to me is like a Tracer pick, where it's like these two are played a lot and are really skillful. So you would want the Genji maybe, like the really good Genji, but you wouldn't want to play against the real good Genji. So it's like what do you know, which do you take? I think it's that same type of thing, you know. I'd probably ban Genji more than Tracer though. Ana, I think Ana right now I want to must ban. I just want to ban her constantly just because of the perks and stuff. She's so strong. But trying to take balance out of it, I think she fits in here with like a Lucio. Really annoying character for a lot of people. Could be really, really good just to take out of the picture for like if you're a hog, you know, you just get rid of Ana. She can just be really annoying. She's really, really, really strong as well. It's hard to take the balance bias out of it, but I can see Ana being banned quite a bit. But again, she also is like the highest pick rate in the game. I think they said that she was, like each year they say who's been picked the most. Ana always has been the most picked. So maybe she won't be banned. I think I got to put her in B because of that then. Just because she's picked so much. Like you probably have someone who wants to play Ana. Oh, Sombra. Okay, I don't think Sombra's worth banning. I genuinely, like, I am biased because I like Sombra, right? And I play a lot of Sombra. And I'm biased towards it. But I don't think she's worth banning. I think she's like a B, right? Like a high B. For some characters, she is like S, yes. But for most people, everyone's gonna ban Sombra. Like, let's just think about it. Let's just think about it for a second. Everyone's gonna ban Sombra. I've lost my character, essentially. I think it's a bad ban, though. I ironically think it's a bad must ban. Some people will just do it anyway, though. It's a character that, like, isn't that crazy. Like, whatever. She's just gonna get banned, but everyone knows it. I have to explain. Everyone knows why Sombra's gonna get banned. Everyone finds her annoying to play against, so yeah, it's just gonna be S. Yeah, everyone's gonna be so excited to ban Sombra. But yeah. Orisa really is gonna be meta dependent. I think when she's like annoying, she should be up here. When she's not that strong, she can be down here. So it'll balance down, be B. She's getting chucked in here with these lot. Where it's like, you don't really want to play against Orisa. Right now, with the balance, she's kind of like, eh. And so she feels really easy to play against. I think she's B. I don't know. There's some times where you're going to want to ban her more. Sometimes you're not going to ban her at all. I think she sits in that B tier. There's some tanks that hate playing against Orisa, so yeah. So yeah, I'll put her higher. I'll put her higher up. I'll put her with Hog. It's that type of thing where it's like, these characters don't play that much, so they probably won't get banned too much. But they are so annoying that I'll put them next to each other. Doom, I want to ban Doom. I'm putting Doom in A. I think Doom is such an annoying character. For most supports, we'll find her annoying. Hit scan players will find her Widow will find her annoying. Ash will find her annoying. Him annoying. Like, his character's so broken, and people try to tell you he's weak. Doom's strong, okay? He's really annoying. I think this is a high ban, just because it's just such an annoying character. You just rather not play against a good Doom ever. You can, like, just break the rules of the game and just take you out of the game instantly. Nah, he's just A. It's just no. I think this is just a high ban character. I would ban him a lot. Maybe I wouldn't on DPS that much, but I definitely would if I'm playing support. I just don't think it's fun to play against Doom ever. Oh, Moira. Moira's interesting. Low elo Moira might just get banned a lot, but so many people play her. Ooh. Who's just going to ban Moira? People are going to ban Moira. People will. But so many people also want to play her. But she's also just not... She's like annoying, but not annoying enough that you'd want to get rid of her. That puts her in B then. I'm putting low B. I think it's going to be very variable. Some people are going to ban a load. Some people never can even think about banning her, so she lands in the middle. Yeah. Brig is going to be map and meta dependent quite a lot, but I'm actually going to put her in A. I'm putting so many supports high up. Brig can completely be a bitch to some characters. Lots of dive people will just not want to play against Brig. Brig's also really good into Tracer. Brig's really good into, like, just so much. She's just really good, really strong. I just think there's a lot of times you're not going to want to play into Brig. But I'm going to knock it down because I think the average player won't be banning Brig. I'm just going to say, I just think the average player is not going to be banning Brig. She's not seen that much below, like, Masters probably. Maybe, like, she's just not, like, she's not played enough, almost, right? But when she is, she can be really challenging for some people. So I definitely think Brig's there. And there are some metas that will really favor Brig, so getting rid of her is just smart. Ball, I think Ball's a high ban. Not because he's good or anything. Just because, like, same kind of thing of Doom, where it's like, if you go against a good Ball, your game's just over. It's just so annoying. There are so many people that are going to want to ban Ball. I would probably as well. This guy sucks to play against at times. So, yeah. Ashe is B. Ashe is just a character. Some people might hate playing against Ashe, but, like, I just think she's just one of the characters in the game. She's so fine. There's so many Bs. She's so fine. I think she'll be like a normal ban rate type of character. Yeah, she's so alright. I'll just put her in B. Same with Bap. Like, he's annoying, right? Lamp is annoying, but Bap's just... It's just like... I wouldn't think of banning Bap. Like, I really wouldn't. I might even put him C, you know? I just don't think there's a much of a scenario where I would really want to ban Bap. Like, maybe sometimes. It's just... You can be strong, but like I just think there's just way more important people to ban. So yeah, I'm putting Bap C. Sigma is quite balanced and okay to play against, but I think on some maps, taking him out of the equation is going to be sick. Like, to take him out on like pokey maps, oh my god, we're going to be playing a different game. It's going to be so fun to be able to play stuff like Circuit without a Sigma Widow, just to see how the game like plays. Oh, it's going to be so different. Maybe. Maybe it won't be. But you know what I mean? So I think Sigma, like, enables a lot of annoying stuff and has a lot of maps where he's really strong, but overall, like, he's not worth banning that much, so I'm putting him low B. Sigma's also a lot of people's backup tank pick. He's, like, my favorite tank, so I think a lot of people will pick a character like Diva or, like, I don't know, Diva, Hazards, Winston, whatever, and then we'll just go Sigma if it doesn't work. He's just that character, so I think people like to keep Sigma open. Echo goes in B, I think. There's so many in B. Actually, I'm gonna put C. I just don't see many people complain about Echo enough to think that she's broken, like worth banning. So I think it's C. But I think they definitely can be just like really, really annoying. And if there happens to be a patch that somehow makes Echo strong, then yeah, big ban. Some people will hate playing against this character. I don't really mind. I don't see her enough, so I think C just makes sense. Maybe high C. Right now, it's like there. But at a normal balance state, I think it's about here. So it's still annoying for most people. She has like good mobility, really high burst damage, really high damage, just great ult, great everything. Played by lots of people. Like, this is just a character I think a lot of people are going to want to not actually ever see again. So I'll put an A. But during, like, when she's fairly balanced, it's not that bad. So I'll just go A. I'll just go A tier on this. God, this tier list is taking me forever. Queen, not worth banning. I don't see why you would. Just not worth banning. I'm sure you've seen enough said. I think Kiri's quite a high ban. I would ban Kiri quite a bit. I think you can just shut down a lot of people. Suzu, TP, the damage, everything. It's just really annoying. It can just be really, really annoying. So people hate this character. I think she's going to get banned quite a bit. So, but like, yeah, I don't think she's like an S tier though. Like, it's whatever. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Ram's kind of C. Why would you ban Ram? I think there's like scenarios where you might want to ban Ram, but I'm putting him C. Why would you want to? Life Weaver feels like Mercy. It's like you're banning this character so your team doesn't play him. This is a useless ban. This is just a waste of ban. I just wouldn't ban Life Weaver. What's the point? He doesn't do anything. It's just a free kill. Iyari is like, this guy's just not played and isn't good. But I think if they're strong, then you might want to ban. So I think there's definitely that. I'll put C. Because even if Soldier's pretty good, I just don't see why I would ban. Like, yeah. I think Malga is definitely up there because when this character is like he's gutted right now, but even when he's like average, this character can be really frustrating. People hate Malga and just want to get rid of him, so I'll put him in that like Hog, Orisa, Malga, like that. Look at that trifecta of annoyance. You know, very meta reliant bans, but such annoying characters that you would do anyway. Venture. I think Venture's worth banning. I would ban Venture quite a bit. They can be so annoying. But most people probably don't care. I think it's like here. I think it's like with that Tracer Genji thing. It's like, you know, I want to ban Venture, but I think most people don't. They don't get picked that much, so just go B. They can just go B. That's fine. Juno gets played a good amount. Juno's a really weird ban, actually. I think if you ban Juno, it's a bit like, okay, why? I mean, fair enough, but why? She can be strong, but she's quite easy to shut down, and she's not as good as she once was. So, like, I just think C. Hazard's really annoying. Sometimes useless. I'll put him B. I'll just put him B. I don't really know what to say about Hazard. I haven't seen this guy in ages. I'll put him B. Oh, Freya's on here. Okay. Picking Freya. Freya fits in with, like, the Cassidy trope, where it's like, this character can be really, really strong and annoying, but at the same time, such a skillful character. I'm probably going to get played quite a bit, so I think B makes sense. Oh my god, this took forever to make. Thanks for watching if you did, though. This took so long to make. I lost a lot of energy making this. But yeah. These are my, who's going to be banned the most list.